G'day D-Live and welcome back to the Gives a Minute D-Live stream for a Wednesday afternoon affair. It has just gone 6 minutes past 3 in the PM for me. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening to you. Whatever the time it is, wherever you're consuming this content, you're always welcome right here on the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. Eyeballing the chit chat. I see the H man, I see the trash man, I see Redco, and I see Music Man. I see 4 crew, and therefore 4 freaking cheerses, because everyone gets a cheers when they join the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. This is a half glass full of water. When this thing touches the microphone over yonder, that represents the cheers. I'm not too sure why that is either. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 freaking cheerses. That water has been sitting there since Saturday. It's now Wednesday. I was away. Hope you enjoyed the IRL streams while I was away. That was fun. But I don't want to talk about that too much because this is a cryptocurrency stream. Every Wednesday, we dig deep into cryptocurrencies. So if you're confused by crypto, if you're concerned about crypto, or even if you're considering crypto, maybe this stream is the one you need. Maybe it's not. I don't know. We're going to focus our attentions this week once more on the Maximus DAO and token. To the tune of, Maximus is now in the minting phase. I believe it's now 4 days in, out of a totes 14 days. So if you want to get in on this, you've got about 10 more days to act quick. Now, I want to get in on it to the tune of, you need liquid HEX. We worked this out last week. I have some. I went ahead and purchased $300 worth of HEX. And I do have a little Gaze TV token that I wouldn't mind doing I'll swap a rune from Gaze token to Ethereum into HEX, and then building up that stack. I've got about $70 worth of Gaze token, so minus the Ethereum fees, probably going to have about $12. It's better than none though, right? It's better than that. Gaze token is better as Maxi stakes. So that's the plan on this stream. Now that might take a little while because I do have to trade that Gaze token on the LA token exchange. That's a requirement, or it's one of the only exchanges that does trade Gaze token to Ether on the Ethereum network, and that's a place called LA token. So we'll go and do that there, and then we'll shunt that Ethereum to my Metamask. Then we'll use GoHex swap or swap GoHex, whatever the one is called, to swap that some of the Ethereum into HEX, adding to my stack. And then we'll go ahead and we will mint our Maxi. So if you're interested in doing this, maybe you're confused about it. Maybe you're, well, why would we do this? Well, this might give you some insight this particular stream, and then you'll be able to do it alongside me. In the chit chat, Hendrik with a sticker. Trashman, imagine caring about the Barra. Redco, today we can watch the planets in the sky. Star Walk Space. Redco, if you buy Maxi, check first Uniswap. Right. Okay, I will do that, dude. I will check Uniswap. Music Man with a lemon. Thank you, Music Man. Saladus. What's up? What's up, yo, Saladus? How you doing? Kraken, what is happening? And what is cracking? Dougski in the chat. Hey, Gives and Givers. Melbourne Doug, folks. You've seen him in the flesh. He's been doing a little streaming himself as well. We did just spend 2 days together up in Sydney town. Doug and fam. Doug, Lockie, Aiden and Lisa, lovely to meet you, and thanks again for the hospitality over those 2 days, or 3 days, 2 nights. It was a great time, dude. I'm stoked that you've been, I saw you went live. I saw the Discord notification from Perdsky, I think it was, said that you did a over the bridge stream. Radical, nice one, man. And yeah, we had a great time. I really enjoyed myself. It went like this, and I'm already back here, and now it's Wednesday. It's gone fast. It was our pleasure. Thank you, my friend. Barry Gaza. And so that would be the technical advisor in the house. Just had a stream across the Harbour Bridge. Radical. Now I am going to crack open the cranberry, even though, you know, I feel like I should just down this stuff. It's not doing anything. It's not making any difference, but, you know, I'll still do it. I'll still do it. Even though my secret is out, folks. My secret has been revealed. We got it all out there last night on the stream. Doing this. Then we'll take a quick break. I'll go and get a coffee. We'll come back and we'll have a look at the Maximus because, look, the mint phase is on. There's 10 more days left, folks, if you want to get in on the Maximus token. 10 days. 10 days, 18 hours, 48 minutes, and 3 seconds. I won't bother explaining why we're doing this, but on my regular streams, I'd explain why I'm in drinking cranberry juice. I won't bother at this stage. We'll just move on. Because usually, I got to tell you, usually these cryptocurrency streams are an absolute mind-boggling affair, and it's very very heavy going. So I just kind of want to get into it sort of quickly. Just for those that are not aware, Maxi is a DAO. Maxi is a token. Maxi encapsulates the concept of bigger pays better, longer pays better. Now, what's that in regards to? That's specifically talking about another cryptocurrency. This one's called HEX. What is HEX? HEX, in a nutshell, how come this is dusty? I cleaned it before I left. In a nutshell, HEX is a term deposit on the blockchain. So the longer you wait, the better your return is, essentially. You put in your coin in terms of HEX, you stake it, you wait, you earn interest. That's the bottom line. That's the essential saga, if you like, of HEX. And there's all kinds of tokenomics and game theory built into this HEX contract. One of them being longer pays better and bigger pays better. There's a bonus if you can smash a lot of money into it, but of course not everybody can smash a lot of money. So what Maximus does, Maximus takes everybody's HEX stakes and pulls them together in order to obtain this bigger pays better and the longer pays better bonus. Longer pays better equals 15 years. 5555 days. 5,555 days. If you can live with that and not worry about what you've done for 15 years, you're good. That's the basis of HEX. I've dropped a few 15-year stakes. We're already into the second year of them, so I'm down to 13 and a half years now, if you like. I'm about to drop another 15-year on this Maximus because I want to see if I can get in this pool of big players in a small percentage, then I can reap the rewards of the bigger pays better bonus. That's why you might want to get in on Maximus. There are other things to it as well. I understand you can actually withdraw some liquidity as you go, whereas with HEX, you can't do that. If you stake 15 years and you start taking out, you pay a fee. And this is a sidestep here, but that fee gets paid to those that do what they said they'd do. So if I stake 15 years on HEX and Billy Bobo Jobo from across the street says, I'll do that too, and within 3 years, Billy Bobo Jobo pulls his out and goes, no, I can't do it, dude. I can't wait 15 years. Then I get paid his penalties because I'm doing what I said I would. So that's a little bonus thing about HEX. But apparently Maximus has a way for you to siphon a little off it without any problems. Don't really know how. These are smart contracts, and Maximus is a smart contract adding into the HEX smart contract. So I don't pretend to know everything about it. I do know this. I want to get in on it, and I'm going to get into the tune of about $300. So I did a little scourging, even though this isn't the greatest time for me because of what's coming up, as you're well aware, or you might be well aware what's happening. But I did scourged up $300. I went in and had a look. Ethereum was down, and I was like, oh, this could be a good time to do this. So I $300 put on Ether, and then I looked at HEX, and HEX was down to 11 cents. So I bought up HEX at that point as well. Now I've got it liquid in my Metamask, ready to drop on Maxi. But like I said, I've got about another $70 floating floating on the Gaze TV website. I get paid Gaze token just to upload content, as you would too if you were playing on Gaze TV. You should be. I've been telling you about it for a long time. And I'm going to take that token, I'm going to convert it to Ethereum or Ether on the Ethereum network. I'm going to then convert that to liquid HEX. I'm going to add that little $70 to the $300. Going to come away with about $350 in totes, given Vitalik's lovely fees. Then we'll go ahead and we'll get this Maximus stuff done today on the stream. We will mint our Maxi token. If you've got any concerns about that, or if you've got any tips and you're watching this stream and you're not down here on DLive, maybe you're watching this stream somewhere else, maybe you're watching on YouTube, g'day tubes, maybe you're watching, I'm back on the Float app, they changed their logins, but I'm back on there. Maybe you're watching on Facebook, g'day Facebook, you lovelies. Maybe you're watching on Twitter, hello Twitter spees. I can't really tweet the stream. I'd love to be able to tag Maxi in the stream, but you can't do that on Twitter for some reason. Maybe you're over there, and maybe you're commenting. Maybe you're like, dude, this guy's about to get ripped off, or something's going to go wrong, and you're chatting away. Unless you're chatting away on YouTube. Unless you're chatting away on DLive. This is the chat I'm looking at. This is the DLive chat. It's the only one I'm looking at. So please come over to the machines of DLive. The URL's on the screen right there. This is where I'm going to be. This is where I'd like you to be. Dougski's going to head off to Balmain for a look-ski. Love it. Go for it, Dougie. Have a great time. And thanks again for everything from the last few days. We are going to take a quick break. I'm going to go and grab a coffee. We're going to come back and we're going to learn right here. Actually, you know what we should do? We should do the... Okay, so we got this video to look at. This is from Crypto Coffee. This guy's rad. I love watching his content. This is exactly how to mint Maxi token using HEX. So we're going to look at that, but I think the thing we should do first will be to go to Gaze TV and just to see how much Gaze token I've got and whether it's even going to be worth sending off to LA token and then doing the... Because that could take a while. So what I'll do is I'll go out and grab a coffee. I'll refill my water. I'll go and get a coffee, come back, and we'll look at my gazetv.com and we'll go from there. Just a reminder again, send out this URL, dlive.tv/givesaminutes. If you want to come over and help me or discuss things or get things off your chest on cryptocurrency, this is where I want you to be. DLive needs the help. I can do a little to get you to help. Come on over to dlive.tv/givesaminute. If you are watching this thinking, dude, I just watched this guy for 3 days on jetties and wharfs and Manly and the beaches and drinking Jack. Now he's sitting at his home talking about crypto. Boring. Hey, IRL streams aren't every day. They will be soon, though. Oh, shit, I told you what I do. Okay, folks, I'm going to get a coffee. I'll be right back. All right, got myself a coffee. It's going to be well too hot to drink from yet. Replenished the water. That'll be nice and cool. I'll grab some of that in a moment. Let's move in and first of all assess whether there's going to be enough, well, whether it's going to be worthwhile smashing this gaze token. So let's go over here. Yo, Charles in the house. What's up, Gibbs? The host with the most and the givers. How you doing, man? Good to see you, Charles. I was just getting into something, but I'll pause that to say hello skis to you skis. Hello skis. What's cracking? Good to see you. So let's go over here. I'm going to bring up the Brave browser because we're going to need to log in here. Here's the Brave browser. I'm watching the surfing. That's it, right? I'll do that later. So this is the El Bravo, El Browser, El Bravey. We'll drag this handle out to make things look a little larger so you guys can see it. Maybe you should be using this browser. Just telling you, you can earn a basic attention token just by using it. But that's not what we're looking at right now. We are looking at gazetv.com. This is the web Citus Maximus. I'm not logged in. Let me just get off and log in. Traffic lights. Oh, I am not a robot. I am not a robot. I am not a robot. I've logged in though. Now if we go to, I got notifications. If we go to, can you see that? Make it larger. If we go to the reward center right here. So I have 26,897 gaze token. Now what is that worth? Little calculator down here. We can go swapski to USDT, and how come that didn't populate? 26. How come that didn't populate? It's backwards. Oh, you gotta go this way. Oh, that's not cool. Okay, so $100 would be 36,938. So $90 would be 33,000. $80 would be 29,000. $70 would be 25. So let's call it $75. So we're looking at you guys can see that, right? 75. So 27,703 gaze token is equal to about 75 US dollars in Tether, and my address contains right now 26,000. So we're looking at around about $75. Don't forget there will be a Ethereum fee here. So what we need to do, if we're going to withdraw this from site, we need to insert your ETH address for a gaze withdrawal. Now, I've already said that the best place to trade gaze token is a or a crypto exchange called LA Token. And I haven't been in here for a while, so I guess this might look a little funkified. Guess we got to log in, skis. Log in. Log in by email. I'll just jump off scene here and I'll do this in the quiet darkness. Log in by email. Just logging in. It's probably going to tell me a two-factor identification. Remember me on this device. Do you remember me on this device? Do you? We detected an unusual login. We sent you confirmation. Check the code in your... Oh, shit. I got 50 seconds. Oh, shit. I got to open up a code here, folks. 48 seconds. Listen out. LA token. Unusual login. That's because I have a roving IP. Verify the location with the Twitter code. Do I log in? I've logged in. Your account is protected with an SMS code we just sent to your mobile. You just sent it to my... LA token. I'll copy that from here and put it in here. Do I make it? Did I make it? Did I make it? Made it. Made it. We're good. We're good, folks. Put this back up here. Skins. And off we go. LA token, you lovely website, you little exchange. Oh, crikey. Oh, shit. Okay, that'll do. So, over here is the LA token exchange. Let's make this larger so you yahoos can see. What we need to find is my deposit address for gaze token. So if we go to my wallet, There are no assets here. I have nothing in this wallet. This is just used for Gaze token and conversion to Ethereum. I guess if we unselect this, maybe there might... Okay, I thought the tokens might still be there. Okay, so there are no tokens. Let's go to deposit. No. Is that what I want? Deposit crypto? Token Bitcoin, token Gaze token, G-A-Z-E. I guess I could search for it. Can you search for it? G-A-Z. There it is, folks, Gaze token. It's an ERC20. The network is the Gaze wallet. This is the receiving address. The address looks like this. We're going to copy this. If particular Gaze wallet network isn't used, your funds might not be deposited. Minimum deposit, 1,500 Gaze. Cool, 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 cool. We copy this. We go back to Gaze TV. Insert your ETH address for Gaze withdrawal. This is what we're looking for, even though that's an ETH address, 0x. Even though that says Gaze wallet, network Gaze wallet, you can't change it to... Yeah, it's got... I mean, this is it. There is no... That's the contract address. Man, that's confusing. Do not send to the contract address, folks. Do not copy that one, ever. Show less. Copy the receiving address here. Ends in 75, starts in 0x. This is it here. 0x ends in 75. Withdraw everything. Let us see. Let us see. You need estimated gas pay. Dude, I'm going to spend 5,000 Gaze in gas. Jesus. Ah, shit. Let me put my password in here, folks. So out of that 26,000, I'm going to spend 5,000 paying gas fees. God bless. God bless the Ethereum network. Transaction successful. Do not save that. So let us now... Didn't give us a hash. Didn't give me a hash. That's a bit of a shame. I guess there'll be a transaction here. So earnings history. Oh, what was that? Notification. Withdrawal was successfully processed. Okay, so then if we go back to my wallet over on LA Token, we should have a refresh and we should see some Gaze token. And we don't yet. Let's go to my wallet amounts, assets. I want to add an asset there. Okay, it hasn't come through yet. I guess we'll go back and find the transactions, reward center, engagements. I want to see the withdrawal, earnings history, tokens paid in fees, dates, 13th of the 4th, not that one. Let me refresh that page. Wallet, is there an outgoing transaction here? Do not see the outgoing transaction. These are the transactions. It's the 13th of the 4th. No, it's the 20th today, so it's not that. Earnings history. What about wallet? Nope. Staking rewards. Staking statistics, transactions. Okay, so the notification did come in. The wallet was successfully processed. I guess it might take a little while on the other end. We'll just see. Refresh that, trousers. Nothing there yet. Hit my wallet. Okay, still nothing there. Turn that off. Can't we add an asset here? I want to add an asset. What's in my spot account? Nothing. Go back to my wallet. Search Gaze. Can I not add the asset there, or has it got to have something in it? I guess it's got to have something there. What is this? Open VC TV starts in 13 hours. Get him out of there. We're definitely in my profile. Yes, we are. Still nothing in the wallet. Exchanges. Okay. If we just go and search for gaze, will that have an amount next to it for me? Don't think it does. If I was to buy gaze, this is the gaze and ETH pair. I just wondered if I have any in my wallet here. No, nothing there yet. So what we could do while we wait for that, maybe we could check that video about the process, because it's gonna obviously come up in here, right? I just don't understand why I can't. And I found this not confusing, but I found this a little concerning. Last time we used LA token, it just seems a little bit clunky. Like most wallets, you can add a token even without an amount. Doesn't really matter. And I don't know. I guess I was hoping for a. I was really hoping for a transaction hash here to go and have a look. Let's just have a look at this one, whatever this is. Copy to clipboard. I should have just clicked it on Etherscan. So this goes back to transaction fee $3.45. What date's this? 6 days ago. So this was our last. We did this 6 days ago, huh? Did we? I guess so. But it's from this wallet address. We could just go and check from that wallet address, right? 19 hours ago? Okay, so these are the outgoing. Oh no, this is the wallet address from Gaze TV, not my wallet address. Okay, so what we'll do... What was that? Withdrawal was successfully processed twice. 5 minutes ago and 4 minutes ago. That's 2 withdrawals. Interesting. Still don't see anything there. Okay, well, let's take a pause and let's take a look at Crypto Coffee, how to get Maxi coin, because we're going to do this as well. But let's take a look now.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody.
Hey.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about this new project that just launched today. It's called Maximus DAO. I'm going to tell you how to mint it, what it's used for, and why you might want to take part in being one of the founding members of this new smart contract, which has been audited twice by a really reliable team, and no middlemen, no back doors, nothing like that. So I definitely trust this project, but I also just want to say that it's totally optional. By no means am I saying go out and mint Maximus. It's totally optional, but it's really for long-term thinkers only. So what is it? What does it do? Well, basically it's one giant HEX pool. So for the next 14 days, it just launched today. And we have 14 days to put as much HEX into this pool as we want to maximize the bonuses in HEX. Because if you don't already know, guys, there's a bigger pays better bonus and a longer pays better bonus in staking HEX. What does that mean? Well, if you stake longer, you get more rewards. If you stake bigger, you get more rewards. However, today, not a lot of individual people can actually take advantage of this bigger pays better bonus because it's capped at 150 million HEX. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't actually own...
See, 150 million HEX is the bigger pays better bonus. Once you hit that mark, you're into this upper area. I guess a question I have is, what happens if it doesn't hit that mark? It's only a 14-day mint period. After 14 days, if it doesn't hit 150 mil, what happens?
That much HEX, and not many people probably do. So the only way to fully maximize this one particular benefit in HEX staking is to pool all of our HEX together in a trustless, immutable smart contract, which is called Maximus DAO. And that BPB bonus is capped at 10% once we hit 150 million HEX. So that's roughly the goal that I think the team is shooting for. It'd be really cool if we got there, but time will tell. So I did some quick math on the side on a calculator. So really simply put, 150 million HEX staked for the maximum length, which is about 15 years, also known as 5,555 days, plus the fully maxed out bigger pays better bonus, yields about 733 million HEX by the end of the stake. And that's assuming a constant rate of 6 HEX per t-shirt per day, which, as we know, that's obviously going to ratchet up in the future and lead to even more gains by the end of this massive, really long stake. So assuming a very conservative payout of only 6 HEX per day, again, this is going to ratchet up in many years to come, but for the next year or two, it's probably going to remain around 6. So even using that constant number, we're looking at a roughly 4.9x on the HEX rewards that you'd get from being a part of this pool, plus obviously the price appreciation, and God only knows how high the price of HEX is going to be in 15 years. I mean, it's hard for most people to even imagine that far in the future, which is why this is really a game for long-term thinkers. But there are a couple of benefits that you might want to pay attention to for more of a short-term trading strategy, which obviously I don't recommend. But stick around.
So roughly 5x if the T-share payout stays at about 6. Roughly, we're 5xing your initial input there.
Until the end, because I'll tell you why and how you might be able to take advantage of this later on down the road in HEX's lifetime. Now, for the next 14 days, you can put in as much HEX as you want to this smart contract. And if you get cold feet, you can actually take your HEX back out. You know, you have some time to think about it, so don't rush into this. Obviously, think about what you're doing, think about what you're buying. But I'm explaining, you know, what it is, and so you can make a more informed decision, because obviously at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own decisions, and only you. And crypto is all about self.
Have we really got 3 people watching this on DLive? God bless DLive. Really? There's 3 people on DLive. One of them's me with my phone watching it. DLive, awesome.
Sovereignty and not just listening to some guy on YouTube, right? But after that 14 days is up, guys, after that 14 days is up, you will be fully locked in to the contract, meaning you will mint 1 Maxi per HEX that you pledge to the contract, and you'll be given all that Maxi token in your wallet, and you won't be able to redeem it for the underlying HEX interest until that 15 years is up. Makes sense? Now, you might already be aware of Hedron too. This is a little complex, but every stake now has the ability to mint 1 Hedron per day as well, and it relies on the number of B shares in the stake. So Hedron actually adds some level of value to Maxi, because along with this super long and super big stake, it'll have the ability to mint Hedron tokens every day, and that'll be a public function that anybody can run. But again, the Hedron will only also be available to redeem at the end of the stake's lifetime. So when the stake hits that 15-year mark, you'll be able to then cash in your Maxi for these massive HEX reward payouts and any Hedron associated with those massive HEX rewards, obviously proportional to how many Maxi tokens you get today.
This is something I didn't quite get either, and if any of those 3 people that are watching can help, when you claim your Hedron, there's a bonus, a multiplier. So do we claim Hedron now on Maxi DAO to still get, I guess, a 4x? I think it's about 4, or maybe might even still be 5x during the launch phase of Hedron. Do we have to claim and then mint the day before the 5555 ends? Still not sure about that.
Or you can always acquire them on the open market later. Again, you don't have to be part of this 14-day launch phase, but I think it's really exciting, and I'm just going to play around and experiment with a little bit of HEX myself personally, in full transparency. So long story short, Hedron actually adds a little bit of a premium value on top of the baseline treasury value. So what you're actually getting is the underlying HEX, plus all the HEX yield that stake is accruing over time, plus all the Hedron that it's able to generate and mint every day. So again, the Maxi smart contract maximizes the bigger pays better bonus. We've got one chance in this 14-day launch phase, not 15, to raise as much HEX as possible. Now, again, the Maxi only gets minted 1 time, and stick around because I'll show you exactly how to do it in 1 minute here. Now, in my opinion, this could spur a lot of market buying for HEX, or it might not. I don't have a crystal ball. It depends on how many people get excited about this. And I know we're in a bear market, so a lot of people are very, I guess, short-term minded during a bear market, and we'll see how much attention this really gets. But I think it's really cool, especially when you consider the premiums that it might be trading at in the future once we hit a bull market again. Now, theoretically, yes, you could just rinse and repeat and make one of these smart contracts under different ticker symbols over and over again, but the earliest one is probably going to be the best one. Not only is it first mover advantage, but this Maxi smart contract is essentially utilizing the very best T-share rate possible, because as we know in HEX, the share rate in HEX terms only gets higher and higher every single day. So we're getting in this huge long stake at the best rates possible. Now, like I mentioned, 5,555 days might be too long for some users to even fathom and think about. And if you're not that long-term minded, maybe this isn't for you. But even if you're not a long-term thinker, you might be able to extract some utility out of this token as well. And again, like I mentioned earlier, bear market pessimism might cause people to have a lower time preference. And that's just a fact of life. When there's a bear market and prices are down, people have a scarcity mindset and they're not able to think so long term because they need their money now. But that's actually one of the benefits of Maximus, is that it provides you instant liquidity. So rather than being fully locked into this maximum length stake, this huge stake, you now have this liquid token which you could sell on the market at any time if you need to. And on the other end of that coin, you could actually buy a lot of Maxi token if you see it trading at a big discount to its underlying value, and it will always be backed by its underlying value due to the code of the smart contract, meaning it'll always be backed by the underlying HEX plus the HEX rewards that it's accruing, again, plus the mintable hedron. So let's pop over to this website right here. It's very simple. If you want to go to maximus.cash, the link is in the description below. But essentially, there's 4 value propositions for the smart contract. One is instant liquidity. So you pledge your HEX to the smart contract, you instantly get Maxi token in return, and that Maxi token is instantly going to be tradable as long as there's liquidity on the market. So someone's going to have to put up these liquidity pairs, which might take a couple of days. Again, time will tell, we'll have to see. But it gives you that option, right?
It's a bit of a concern, isn't it? Someone might have to do that. Who are we relying on at that point? Someone doing something good for us?
It's just one more option that you have on top of HEX.
That's if you want to trade. If you don't want to trade it, you want to just hold it out for 5555, you just do that.
Essentially, it's a derivative product built on top of HEX that just gives you a little more choice. Again, like I mentioned earlier, there's maximum yield, so they're maxing out in a maximum length stake, but also a maximum size stake, which none of us could ever achieve alone, which is why there's power in numbers, right? So we could only really pull this off with a giant HEX pool, because none of us have 150 million HEX, which is like $20 million worth today, I think. Another often overlooked value prop of Maximus DAO is the gas fee savings. So in 15 years from now, the gas problems on Ethereum are only going to get worse. I hate to break.
That's not true. That's not true, because, I mean, if we're to believe what Richard Hart taught us, that's not true, because the reason he created HEX was to reduce the load on the Ethereum network. So what, is HEX not going to help that?
Break it to you guys, but if
is HEX not going to help that at all? That was the whole reason HEX got created, right? Richard Hart's words himself.
Often overlooked value prop of Maximus DAO is the gas fee savings. So in 15 years from now, the gas problems on Ethereum are only going to get worse. I hate to break it to you guys, but if
that sucks to hear that. That's a Hexican saying that. That means you've got no faith in your leader, right? The only reason HEX was created was to help reduce the Ethereum network fees. Less people using it, less fees. So that's shun the non-believer crypto coffee right there, dude. That sucks, man.
The price of Ethereum keeps going up. No matter what ETH 2.0 claims to do or might do one day, you're still going to have this massive gas cost to end this stake in the future. So by combining a bunch of what would be small stakes into one giant stake, you actually save on gas fees because you only have to pay that gas cost one time. And that gas can be paid by anybody, any generous individual by the time the stake is due. And finally, it's got market utility.
So you got one massive stake coming out and one person going to cough up the fee for it. I mean, I don't know who that's going to be, right? Who draws the shortest straw? Pulled for you. Who does that?
And what that means is that if you get Maxi now, it's actually purposely launching before Pulse Chain because you will also get a one-for-one copy. Obviously, if it launches before the Pulse Chain fork, you'll get a copy on the Pulse Chain network as well. And you may potentially have other incentives in the future. For example, liquidity provider incentives on Pulse X when that comes out, and maybe other yield farming opportunities. For example, if Pulse X holders vote to opt in Maxi into that earn pool, you may, again, not a guarantee, but you may be able to unlock some passive income from single-sided staking and earn Maxi that way, or liquidity farming and earn Maxi that way in the future. Now right here is the projected premium discount cycle, so there's always going to be that underlying treasury value, right? What one Maxi should theoretically be able to be redeemed for if we only count the price of the underlying HEX plus the price of the underlying interest or yield accrued in HEX terms plus the hedron. But because markets are volatile and sometimes they underprice things, sometimes they overprice things, we might see the real market value flip-flop between discounts and premiums over time. So guys, it's time to launch the app. All right, so here we are. Don't get...
Charles, how you doing, man? One giant steak is a roast. I was thinking one giant steak. Money's too tight for steak.
Scammed, guys. Only go to maximus.cash. Again, link in the description below. And make sure you're only using the legit Maxi contract address. There will be scammers and imposters like there are with everything. So just be careful out there. Don't click on any fake websites. We're going to mint Maxi, connect our Metamask, agree to connect the dApp. All right, so you just connect your Metamask, and here you are, and we're going to pledge however much HEX that we want. I'm just going to pledge 100 HEX for the sake of the video. You got to approve it. Metamask will pop up. Make sure you approve that. Pay the gas fee. All right. And
how much was that gas fee?
You got to approve it. Metamask will pop up. Make sure
$6. $6.75 gas fee.
Approve that. Pay the gas fee. All right. And once you approve it, you really simply just go ahead and mint your Maxi tokens. You're essentially pledging them to the smart contract. There's always going to be a gas fee, guys. Just confirm that gas fee in your Metamask and wait for the transaction.
Whoa. 2 gas fees. 2 gas fees? What was the first one? What did I say?
There are with everything. So just be careful out there. Don't click on any fake websites. We're going to mint Maxi, connect our Metamask, agree to connect the dApp. All right, so you just connect your Metamask, and here you are, and we're going to pledge however much HEX that we want. I'm just going to pledge 100 HEX for the sake of the video. You got to approve it.
Pledge
Metamask
it.
will pop up. Make sure you approve that. Pay the gas fee. All right, and once you approve it, you really simply just go ahead and mint your Maxi tokens. You're essentially pledging them to the smart contract.
So you got to pledge it, then you got to approve the pledge? So you pay 2 gas fees? What's with that? 2 gas fees? I still don't get that.
App. All right, so here we are. Don't get scammed, guys. Only go to maximus.cash. Again, link in the description below. And make sure you're only using the legit Maxi contract address. There will be scammers and imposters like there are with everything. So just be careful out there. Don't click on any fake websites. We're going to mint Maxi, connect our Metamask, agree to connect the dApp. All right, so you just connect your Metamask, and here you are, and we're going to pledge however much HEX that we want. I'm just going to pledge 100 HEX for the sake of the video.
First, Maximus needs your permission to interact with 100 HEX. Approve it, and that's a fee there.
Approve it. Metamask will pop up. Make sure you approve.
So you're approving them to use your HEX, then you're minting it. So you pay a gas fee to let them have your HEX, and then you pay a gas fee for them to do something with it. Okay.
Approve that. Pay the gas fee. All right, and once you approve it, you really simply just go ahead and mint.
What's the gas fee here?
Your Maxi tokens. You're essentially pledging.
Oh, he's got it off screen. We can't see
them to the smart contract. There's always going to be a gas fee, guys. Just confirm that gas fee in your MetaMask and wait for the transaction to go through. All right, and there you have it. There you have it, guys.
Pretty straightforward. I just didn't see that second.
If you want to actually go see this token in your wallet, you have to add it manually right now. So you can see my Maxi balance on the screen is 100, right? Because I just minted 100 Maxi for 100 HEX. And this is really cool, guys. We could already see that there's been, wow, 150 grand of value already in the first couple of minutes.
Might be worthwhile just having a quick look at that right now, because we are we're 4 days in. Let's see. I guess it's scroll down. Nope. Dashboard. Treasury value 9 million. What? 9 million? That's 9 million now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Hang on. Oh well, get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 9 mil. Dude, that's gone up a lot. 150 grand, 150,830 bucks versus 9 mil. And how much? It's 150 we need, right? 150? One Maxi. 150 mil, wasn't it? The bigger pays better. Doesn't tell us it yet. Where is it? Can't believe it's not in here somewhere. Where's that number? 150. It's not 150. Where is it? Do we read the white paper? I guess it's under tokenomics. I thought it was 150. Okay. HEX bonuses. Built into HEX are 2 bonus structures to incentivize investors. The bigger pays better bonus incentivizes investors to invest more HEX into one stake by providing a bonus of up to 10% for staking 150 mil HEX. So where are we in terms of that? Pretty close. After 4 days, dude, that's commendable. After 4 days, it's 9 mil. Did they just go up from 8? I can't recall if they just were already on 9. Either way, it's a fair way off 150, but that's only after 4 days. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Really, because I'm doing this in the first couple of minutes. So we've already raised this much HEX, and again, we're just going to get that to show up in Metamask. So if you don't know how to add a token, I'll show you really quick. You highlight this token right here, this contract address, you copy that, you open up your Metamask, scroll down, and then click Import Tokens right here. Click Import Tokens, go to Custom Token, and paste that right in there, and it'll automatically pop up with the symbol Maxi. And see right here, I've got 100 Maxi tokens, import them, and there you have it. Pretty exciting, guys, and pretty easy too. Just a couple of buttons to click. And again, this dashboard feature is really, really cool. I'm going to be refreshing this throughout the day just to see how much Maxi is actually in this. But if we can hit 150 million, I think that would be great. And after refreshing, it looks like people are piling in.
So what happens if we don't hit that mark, though? If we don't hit 150 mil, we don't get the bigger pays better.
This thing, so we've already got 300K pledged, and we'll see if we get to 150 million. So there you have it, guys. To wrap things up with the value prop one more time for Maximus DAO, gas savings, instant liquidity, meaning you get the coins in your wallet right away to sell them if you want to, or you can go buy more if there's a liquidity pool available. You maximize the HEX rewards for both longer pays better and bigger pays better, and the market utility in potential LP farms or potential earn rewards for PulseX maybe in the future. So I'll end on this note, guys. What do I think is actually going to happen in reality? Let's set some realistic expectations, right? There might be a pump in Maxi just based off of this new coin effect. You know, the general sense of if there's a new coin, people are going to rush in to maybe buy it on the open market. They might or they might not. You know, we saw an initial pump with Hedron, for example, a quick 7-8x, but then it immediately dumped right back down. And I have to be realistic and just warn you guys, okay? We're in a bear market, so I fully expect a lot of people to not really have this long-term vision, especially in a bear market. And so I think that Maxi for a while, at least until we get a bull run again, will probably trade at a deficit to the underlying HEX value. Now, if you can see the future and if you can see the bigger vision here, this might actually be a good accumulation period because we know once the bull market happens and picks back up again, Maximus will likely have a premium or likely trade at a premium in maybe anywhere from 1 to 3 more years from now. So if you want to scale into Maxi, and if you're a really, really long-term believer and a really long-term holder with a long-term mindset, you might want to scale into Maxi at a deficit when it's trading under its market value, or under its treasury value rather. You might want to scale in as a strategy to essentially buy shares of an epically long stake while nobody else really cares about it. This could be a very long-term strategy to essentially buy the right to redeem.
So at that point, you're not minting because minting only takes place in the first 14 days, but you can buy if people are selling. Okay. And if it's at a deficit.
HEX in a giant smart contract when no one's really paying attention. Now that's a very advanced strategy.
That's like an under the rug, like get in there, quick, get in there, nobody sees, quick, take it.
And it's a strategy only for people with the eyes to see it. But yeah. I do predict that we might see a deficit in the Maxi price for a while. And if you believe that HEX is going to be around in 15 years, which I believe it will be, it could be a good idea to scale in. Again, not financial advice, totally up to you. Use the smart contract or don't.
Is Maxi being listed anywhere?
This is a totally optional add-on to HEX, but it just gives much more speculative stickiness to the entire space.
Stickiness.
And it adds one more layer of complexity onto HEX, and as we know, us crypto nerds love complexity. So hope you enjoyed the video, hope you learned something, and I will see you on the next one.
Love a little stickiness. Where is Maxi being listed? Is it listed anywhere? I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll just have a quick look. Coin market cap. I guess it'll go Coin Gecko first. Charles, place your bets and roll the wheel. Right on. Are you interested in Maxi? Let me just see if it's on this exchange here. Maxi. Not that. It's not that token. Maxi. Oh wow. Okay. So there's two. Oh okay. So there's already Maxi's gone. Maximus. That's not it either. That's not it, is it? Interesting. I guess we'll just have a look here. Contract address, does that open up in Etherscan? It will, won't it? Etherscan. This is the contract. Maximus. So it hasn't. Token tracker. 2,000 people hold it. It's transferred 2,500 times. Currently there are 73 mil. Minute ago. Transfer, pledging hex. 500, 2,000, 149,000, 2,000. Okay, so what we're going to do, folks, we're going to pledge some hex here. Let me go back to the Brave El Bravo El Buno El Browser O. Yeah, okay, so here's my gaze. So that came in. Took a while. So we have $60 worth of gaze. Now we need to sell, let me just refresh that to make sure. We need to sell this to ETH, and then we're going to send the ETH off to my MetaMask. So let's actually, before we do that, let's just check, make certain that I don't have HEX on here. Imagine there was, oh, there'd be no liquidity, wouldn't there? No, I was going to say, could we sell gaze to HEX? No, we cannot. There'd be zero liquidity. So let's go with gaze token to ETH. So we want to buy ETH, and we want to buy at the market value, and we want to use the maximum amount. Sorry, what? Hang on. Well, I get a little. I gotta be honest. I get a little confused here. We have gaze, and we want Ethereum, so we need to sell gaze. The maximum amount available gaze, and we want to obtain Ethereum. Total fee. Wait a second. We don't want a limit order, we want it on the market. Am I doing that backwards? I do get confused here, folks, not gonna lie. Available price in ETH, no. So the token here, the pair is gaze to ETH. We want to sell my gaze. I want to sell 100% of it, and I'm just concerned why it's got a zero amount there. You guys can see that? Ah, shit. That's as big as I can make that. 100%. Sell gaze. A limit order, buy or sell at a specified price, a stop limit, or market order. We're going market order. There we go. Now we got the market order. We needed to select market order to get the fee, the amount that we'd receive. Selling it at the market price, 100% of my gaze, sell it. Direction, sell, order type, market order, immediate or cancel. That will get us that much ETH. Do not show this again. And confirm and sell. And order has been placed, order has fulfilled. So there you go. So now if you go back to my wallet, we will see ETH and no gaze. So there's a fraction of gaze and there's this amount of ETH, $59. So what we need to do now is send this Ethereum or this ETH on the Ethereum chain. Let's get rid of gaze up here. We don't need that anymore. We're going to send this ETH to my Metamask wallet, which we'll open up now. So I'll just put in my password here, and we will be able to seize. So if we look at my Metamask wallet right now, we've already got the HEX that I bought a few days ago. So there's $277 worth of HEX. And we've got $66 worth of ETH already that's just sitting there in my account. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a screenshot of that, because basically I'm going to send over this ETH to my MetaMask. It's going to make this value go up. But then when I trade it to HEX, I want to make sure I just leave that amount in there. That's my gas fee stuff, right? Like this little $66 worth of ETH is just for playing around on the Ethereum, and we're going to need gas fees for everything. So I'm going to leave that in there. So all I want to do is convert essentially this amount of Ethereum into HEX, just to add to my list here. So let me grab it, send it. Click on send. So we're sending from ETH. It's an ETH wallet. We are sending to, we're sending all. You need a minimum balance. I hate these kind of exchanges. This can't be done. I don't have that a minimum amount, folks. Jesus. So that can't be done. Okay, well, that is going to sit in my LA token wallet until next time. God bless. You need a minimum balance of 0.01, and I've got 0.005, so nowhere near enough, folks. So now I have $60 worth of Ethereum sitting in this LA token exchange, which I cannot do anything with. Instead, that sucks so hardcore. I hate playing around on this chain, seriously. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, well, that's just closable. Instead, let us go ahead and stake this hex into Maximus. I was gonna put a little more in. I'm not able to due to minimum transaction fees. So what that tells me is $60 worth of Gaze token that I've been earning just by playing on the Gaze TV website is worth nothing on the Ethereum, on the ERC20s, right? Where this token lives, I can't transact with it after earning it because it's too little. Love it. What I can do though, folks, I can pledge my HEX in the Maximus contract. So let's go to maximus.cash. And we will do this. Maximus.cash is the website. Make sure you're at the right one. Maximus.cash. And we are going to mint Maxi right now. Hit mint Maxi. Connect my Metamask. Bamskis. I agree. Little spinskis. And it's asking me to confirm this. Yes, we will confirm this connection. We need to see addresses of account balances. Yes, that's fine. Connect that. Here it goes. Connection is completed. So, in my MetaMask, I have this amount of HEX. I'm going to pledge it all, folks. Put this in your historical database booklets, ledgers. What is it? The 20th of April, 2022. I pledged 2,248 HEX into the Maximus DAO, and in 15 years time from now we'll see what the value of that is. It's currently worth $277 US. This will be a momentous occasion. You know what's going to be interesting? The fact that this will come out a year and a half after my main HEX stakes, because I've already done my 555s. So there's going to be happy times, happy party, and then there'll be a year and a half where I'll be like, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, what about that Maxi stuff? And there'll be another party. If things work the way that they're meant to, but we'll see. So let us mint Maxi. We're going to go the maximum amount here, 24. First, Maximus needs your permission to interact with that much HEX. Why do I have to do this? Do you have to prove the HEX? Actually, let's read this. To protect your security, in order for the Maximus contract to mint Maxi with your HEX, you must approve an exact amount of HEX that the Maximus contract is allowed to use on your behalf. Okay, fair enough. So we approve this. Now there'll be a gas fee here. What is the gas fee? Come on. $6. Not too bad. Not too bad. $6 of gas. Done. Approved. Approving. 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 Charles, gas fees are involved in a lot of crypto transfers. What's it take to open a gas station for this? Well, that would be you'd be a miner at that point. You'd be validating the chain. Okay, so that got approved. So now we're gonna mint. We are gonna mint, folks. Mint Maxi. Click this button. Pledging and minting, there'll be a gas fee here. Estimated gas fee, $12. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious. So this is costing me about, what was it? 6 and 12. So about $20 here, prox. Gotta do it, folks. Gotta do it. $12. Done. Minted. Minting. 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 El Minto. El Minto. El Runo. Minting. 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 $12. I thought it would mint a little quicker. Minting. This is just going to the gas station and back, by the way. Charles, if you opened your gas station, you could be taking my transaction right now, dude. You could be handling it. Minting. There it is, folks. Done. So I have no HEX left in my Metamask wallet, but I have Maxi balance of 2,248.76, yada, yada, yada. Now, we can verify that by going back to my Metamask, and also I've now lost some Ethereum. That's cool, because that's what I kept there for gas. If we look at my assets, there'll be 0 Ethereum, 0 HEX, and let us add Maxi to Metamask. Add the suggested token Maxi. Oh, you don't even need to add. Okay, so it comes up now. Cool, cool, cool. You don't have to put in the contract address. Add token. This will add. This won't cost a fee. So now there is my Maxi in my MetaMask, and actually I'm going to hide this HEX. I'm going to hide the HEX. We don't have any liquid HEX, so let's hide it. So in my MetaMask, I just have Maxi and Ethereum right now. Let us take a look back at the dashboard at this particular stage to see where we are sitting at in terms of 150 mil. Because I'm a part of it now. Your redemption value is $277, so that's 0.0. Can you guys see that? These figures are a little small. So my percentage of the pool is 0.003% of the pool. Not very much, right? Not very much. The treasury value is 9,013,000. The backing per Maxi is the price of HEX right now, which is 12 cents. The Maxi market price, which is the HEX price, same at there. Yo, H-Man, hello, hello. G'day, Hendrik. How you doing, man? It's crack-a-lackin'. Minting phase start day, HEX day 865. Current day 869. Minting phase day ends in 10 more days. Very cool. I am now a Maxi minter. And if we go back to the dashboard, I think that's just where we were. Yeah, that's where we were. I meant here. No, that's the homepage. That's the sidebar. 10 days remaining. I was trying to look for that. Yeah, there we go, folks. Aside from the little hiccup with the LA token and the minimum Ethereum fee, so now I've got a little Ethereum sitting over there and I can't do anything with it. God bless. Aside from that, I did what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to add more to it, but can't do it. Well, that concludes the Maximus minting. Any freaking questions? Or I'm going to take a quick slash. When we come back, we do have a few little stories to talk about. Some stories. Think about your questions. I'll think about taking a slash. I'll be right back. Hey, Redco's in the house. Hello, Gibbs. G'day, Redco. How you doing, man? You just missed it, man. I just finished minting my Maxi. Also got sideswiped by... So I sold some Gaze token for Ethereum, and then I then I found out that there was a... Wow! Who did that? Hendrik, thank you for the lemon, dude. How you doing, man? Thank you, Hendrik. Yeah, I found out there was a minimum tradable transaction to take the Ethereum, because I swapped it. So there's a... I'll show you, man. There's an exchange here called LA Token. Did I get rid of it? I closed it. Forget about it. I closed it. There's an exchange called LA Token. This is the one that does have liquidity for Gaze token and Ethereum. But once you've swapped it to Ethereum, because I'm dealing in such a small amount, it's like $60 worth of Gaze token. You need more Ethereum to take it off the exchange. So I'm like, ah. You could swap directly to Maxi token. You can't swap Gaze token to Maxi token anywhere, dude. Like, yeah, Gaze token, dude. Nowhere provides liquidity for Gaze token. It's just... So, yeah. Either way, we do have some other stories. Just a little heads up. I did get my Maxi, about $270 worth of Maxi token. So I'm now in the pool to the tune of about... Well, let me show you. This is my total redemption value. Oh, that hasn't refreshed. You know LA Token Exchange? Yeah, it's the one that allows me to trade my Gaze token off Gaze. You're in the pool as well. Cool, man. Sweet, Redco. Sweetness. Yeah, I got into the tune of about $200, $277 worth, I think. Oh, this is because I'm not in the Brave browser. Hold on. I'm on. Yeah, here we go. Dashboard is where I needed to go, because this is the one that's linked to my MetaMask. So yeah, 0.0003% of the pool, $277 worth. I'll take that. I'm stoked with that. Treasury value at 9 mil at the moment. A little question, Redco. Do you know what happens if it doesn't hit 150 mil in the next 10 days? You're the second largest investor? Redco? Excuse me? You're the second largest investor in Maxi? Music Man, why didn't you buy more Bitcoin? When? Redco, you put 3.666 mil pledged. You pledged 3.66 million. Dude, seriously? What? Hang on a second, man. You pledged 3.6 mil? HEX? I don't even know if I want to do this math. HEX is currently 3,600,000 would be 1, 2, 3. You put down $443,000. You put down $443,000, dude. Oh, fair enough. There's your Etherscan, dude. That's radical. Let me see that, dude. Music Man says buy Bitcoin instead of Maxi. Well, Bitcoin isn't doing what Maxi does, dude. Total Maximus. And you said you're second largest investor. So this is you here. This is you here, dude? Shit. A brick. That's cool, man. I mean, props, dude. Props, man. Props on that, man. That's commendable. I hope that we get all the way through to 150 mil. Yeah, that's rad. That's rad. I'm playing with smaller numbers. I'm playing with greatly smaller numbers, but I'm stoked to be a part of it. I like the idea of everybody pooling them resources together and then the greater good happening. But yeah, I gotta, dude, you're a whale. Props to the whales. Can you also buy DLive? Fix that. Get that thing going. So the next thing we're going to look at, folks, we got a couple of stories here. This first one, North Korean hackers pulled off 620 million crypto heist. This is from Friday. In Seoul, hackers connected to the North Korean government were behind the theft of over 600 mil in cryptocurrency from an online video game. Oh, wow. Through our investigation, we were able to confirm Lazarus Group and APT-38 cyber actors associated with the DPRK are responsible for the theft of 620 mil in Ethereum, reported back in March. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea is the official name of North Korea. The FBI, in coordination with the Treasury and other US government partners, will continue to expose and combat the DPRK's use of illicit activities, including cybercrime and cryptocurrency theft, to generate revenue for the regime. Video game company Sky Mavis announced in March they had discovered the breach of the Ronin network. We did look into this. The blockchain used by players of its hugely popular Axie Infinity game. The game allows users to earn cryptocurrency through playing and trading characters called Axies, which are unique, non-fungible tokens. We would like to extend a thank you to all law enforcement agencies who have supported us in this ongoing investigation, the Vietnam-based developer said. We are still in the process of adding additional security measures before redeploying the Ronin bridge to mitigate future risks. Expect the bridge to be deployed by end of month. So if you were wondering about that, because we did look into that story, it's a little sketchy. One time it was a small amount, Redco. Yeah, right. Your wait a sec. What was your amount of Ethereum that you pledged there? Oh, you're saying that okay? So you managed to buy in when it was next to nothing. Gotcha. Music Man, they also launched a guided ICBM on Sunday. I don't know what an ICBM is, dude. Don't know what an ICBM is. Here's a story about someone we know, Justin Sun, folks. Justin Sun, Tron founder Justin Sun outbids Elon, wants to reform the platform for Web 3. Tron founder Justin Sun outbid Elon Musk's offer to buy Twitter. He fully supports the reform ideas of the head of Tesla and would like Twitter to become crypto native and Web3 friendly. Meanwhile, DLive dies and nobody cares. Tron founder Justin Sun had entered the fray for Twitter after Elon made a $43 billion offer to buy. Sun also showed interest in the social network. It was $500. Dude, so Red, just to confirm, Redco's talking. Redco did invest $5,000 back in the day into Ethereum, and that's how he now has 430,000 to invest in Maximus. Hendrik, ICBM equals intercontinental ballistic missile. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's try to keep it cryptocurrency related though. Hendrik, Redox. Hello, mate. G'day, Redox. How you doing, man? Hello, skis. Let's continue reading this. On April 14, it became known that Musk offered to buy the remaining shares of Twitter he does not already own at $54 a share. That's a 54% premium over the day before he began investing, and a 38% premium over the day before his investment was publicly announced. Musk wrote that offer is my best and final offer, and if not accepted, I would need to reconsider my position as a shareholder. He also said that he thinks Twitter has extraordinary potential. Redco, to be clear, I still claim Bitcoin on faucets. Can you let me know which ones you use? Redox, my boy Def Mike just had his last stream on DLive. Yeah, right. You asked, I answered. Yeah, no worries. I guess I was referring back to who Music Man talked about ICBM. I guess we're just trying to talk about crypto right now, but yeah, Redco, what's a good Bitcoin faucet to use? This offer by Musk provoked another person with a famous name to make his offer to buy Twitter. According to a series of tweets on April 14, Justin Sun offered to buy the social network for $60 per share and to make it private. The founder of Tron wrote that he fully supports Musk's reform initiatives and would like Twitter to become crypto native and Web3 friendly. I believe that Twitter is far from unleashing its full potential. Thus, I'm offering $60 per share to take the platform private. But we fully support the reform initiatives of Elon, and I'd love to see Twitter become crypto native and Web3 friendly. I have an affiliate link and I made a domain with it. Yeah, hit us up, Redco. Feel free to promote it, dude. I'll start using it. He outlined 3. By the way, Redco, was you the one that DM'd me and said that you've got a script? Was that you that talked about a script? Free Pulse. Free Pulse? Free Pulse chain? Free Pulse? Is this it, dude? Free Pulse, but it redirects to free bitco.in. Yes, it'd be Free Pulse in the future. Looks like a scam site. I mean, yeah, this doesn't look good, does it? So is this the site that you use, dude? Is this your site? Is that what you're using? I don't know if I want to click that, dude. What? Allow us to send you $200 in free Bitcoin every hour? I mean, that does sound like a scam, doesn't it? This site is so old. I'm going to click on no on that, right? Create an account. Okay, first of all, I'm in the wrong browser to do this. So let me just bump off and go to, so, okay, look, I'm all about learning about this stuff. So I'm going to go to my Brave browser and I'm going to sign up to that using your referral. Your referrer is 412944. Let me just sign up to this. You can also use an ad blocker, okay. Password optional? Dude, that's a bit sketchy. Create an account and put an optional password in? I'm gonna put a password in though. I'm definitely gonna put a password in, right? Why would you not put a password in? You said yes, I'm gonna use a password. Definitely a scam. Redox says definitely a password, definitely a scam. Password, I'm gonna put in a jumbled up section of numbers and keys with a special key. I am human. Sign up. So I signed up. I'll save that password there. Let me show you what it looks like. So I just signed up, folks. What are we looking at here? It looks sketchy. Music Man, let's try to keep this cryptocurrency related, dude. Okay. I guess I'll bookmark this page. Bookmark this Tabsky. So what am I looking at here? I guess this is the okay, there's so much on these sites, there's just so much stuff, right? I guess I'm gonna hit this thing at the bottom here. Play without capture. What would you recommend, Redco? Play without capture? What does that even mean? You can use your reward points to roll without having to solve a capture. Wow. So I'm gonna start using my rewards. I don't think I'll do that. Ah, shit. I am human. Roll. So I just won. Oh, so all this lottery crap is lousy. Okay. So here we go. So I just won 5 Satoshis. Okay. And is it fair to say at this point you have a script that runs to do this every hour? You're not coming in here waiting every hour to do this, right? Don't gamble on the site. No, I don't plan on it. This is absurd. Well, Redox, okay, so at this stage, that is absurd. But if you have an Apple script that loads a browser, I want to show you. I want to show you something. I put this. So I have another. Where is it? I've got it already tabbed out. I have a different. That's not it. I have a different faucet that I use that someone told me about. And I put up, where is this? Sorry about this, folks. I just didn't expect to have the Brave browser open like this. And I did make a post on an AppleScript forum. I can't even find this now. It's not important. Okay, so what I was going to say is these kind of websites, if you're going to sit there and wait and then press the button and put the capture in, blah, 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 it's going to take forever, right? So something that I'm not really willing to do, but if you can generate a script that literally goes in there. Now the capture thing is, the reason mine's different, mine doesn't require capture. Mine requires the recapture once a day. So if you wake up and you go to and there's 13 or 17. There's like there's either 13 or 17 different cryptocurrencies and all their sites look the same. And you only got to put in the capture the first time and then every hour. And what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to generate a script that will open up the browser, open up 17 tabs, go to these different URLs that are the same every day, find the roll button, hit it, wait 59 or 61 minutes just to make certain, redo it again, and then that runs all day, every day, and the only time you've got to go in and do it manually is the first time. Now that to me seems like a no-brainer, right? If I can work that, and I'm not a scripter, so I'm having a lot of trouble, but if I can work that script out, that seems like a win. And all you do is wake up in the morning, go to the 13 different URLs, hit it in, add the capture thing, then you press start or you load the app and the app is the script and the app comes in and goes bang. It's an instant. And so the way my code would work would be that as soon as you click on the app, it would automatically start waiting 60 minutes because you've just done it once manually. So it waits 60 minutes and at that point you can go surfing, right? You can go away, leave the computer. In 60 minutes time, it opens up, and for me it'd open up the Safari browser. It goes to all these sites in tab form. So 17 different tabs pop up. Each one goes down, hits roll. Fine, don't have to put anything in. Just find the JavaScript for the roll button, click it. Cool, sweet. Close them all down, wait 59 or 60 minutes, 61 minutes to be safe. Opens them up again, goes down, roll, click, done. And every time you do that, you probably only earn a single Satoshi. Right? More than likely you're going to come away with 1 Satoshi. It's a lottery, let's not forget. You can win the big one or you can win the little one. More than likely you're going to win the little one. Do that, 12 hours a day? That's 12 Satoshi. 24 over 2 days. Is it better than not doing it? And it's doing it with every one of these cryptocurrencies. So it's not just Bitcoin, it's a whole bunch of different coins. And you're not doing anything. Yeah. How much could you claim daily? You can claim it once every hour. Well, I know that. And by the way, Redco, is it capture every time on your one? Because if that is, then I probably won't touch it. But if it's capture every single time, then I probably won't touch that. But I like the one that I found because it's only capture once a day. I got to work on that script. But somebody DM'd me and said that they know how to do it, and I can't remember who it was. So I'm a bit stuck because I'm not a very good. I'm not a coder at all. The other thing, I just closed the Brave browser. That's cool. Redox, how much is it worth? I mean, I get 10 to 15 bucks a month just using Brave. Yeah, well, don't forget, by the way, the other thing too is if you did this in Brave, you're getting the Brave rewards as well. But I'd use Safari because it seems like Safari and AppleScript work hand in hand. But that was answered in your Discord. You need to inject JavaScript into your browser using developer mode. Yeah, I know how it's done. But that in my Hendrik, really? In my Discord? When? In the crypto section? I didn't see it. Somebody DM'd me. Or was it a DM? I can't remember. If you can, Hendrik, if you can just find it and say, just like put an ad at me so I can see it again. Because I understand that you're looking, so I'm going to be using AppleScript to load Safari and go to these tabs, right? That's AppleScript. Then in the AppleScript, it's going to load JavaScript. It's going to search for text that says roll. It's going to search for that. Then it's going to mouse click it. Then it's going to close the browser. Then it's going to wait 60 minutes. Then it's going to go and do the same. I understand that. I understand how it works. I just haven't got it to work yet. To be truthful, I haven't really tried too much, but we were reading about old mate though. His goals were, we want to move Twitter offshore and make its workforce decentralized so that it can be more neutral and less US centric. We want to turn Twitter into a more open, decentralized Web3 framework that is open source and friendly to developers. We want to encourage more user engagement and starts to develop a mechanism to clean the scammers and bots immediately. Far out, dude. Really? Coming from Justin Sun, the Tron network is full of bots, right? The TRX faucets and all that crap. As you can see from the goals, they overlap with Musk's aspirations in many ways. Yeah, you can take what you will from that. I'm not going to touch it, really. Yeah, I mean, say what you will, take what you will from that. Redco, I made a script and can even do with capture solver. Wow. Wow, Redco, can you, if you can DM me, that'd be handy on Twitter. Just DM me in my Discord, and we'll talk about that. Because I'm not going to sit there clicking it, but if I can do it once a day and set it up, damn. And let's not forget, as Bitcoin dips, now's the time to start stacking those Satoshis, right? If it's down, so what did it get down to 38 grand or something? Dude, imagine one Satoshi being earned. Imagine every day. Imagine you earn, what was the math? Let me just bring up a calculator. So if you could potentially have, so it's one Satoshi minimum, and you're going to do it 12 times. That's 12 a day. Over the course of a week, 84 Satoshi. Over the course of a year, 4,368 Satoshi. That's Satoshi that you're not going to have otherwise. And like I said, on the faucets that I use, it's like either 17 or 13 different cryptocurrencies. Capture solved by other humans remote. Interesting. But folks, that does... Oh, wait a sec. I wanted to touch... Does anybody know about... Now I've closed my Brave browser. Let me just open it again. Actually, don't worry about it. Is it worth hitting it now? No, it's not. It's okay. We won't touch it. We won't touch it. I'll leave it there. Yeah, that's all I have for this cryptocurrency stream. I'm a little all over sorts here. I did want to do the Maxi thing. I'm stoked I did it. I'm not so stoked that I now have Ethereum stuck on LA Token Exchange, but remind me that it's there. And at some point we'll flick over some more gays and we'll exchange it and we'll build up a little Ethereum, enough to get it off, blah, blah, blah. There'll be other dApps that are coming out for HEX and Pulse Chain and Pulse X. They'll all come, so there'll be... You'll need some more Ethereum, Ben, and that's what I'm saying. It'll need to happen. But for the time being, I'm going to wrap things here. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to also thank Doug once more for the hospitality on the weekend that's just been. We did a whole bunch of IRL streams. Still charged from that. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed my IRL streams, and I hope you guys did. Tomorrow, it's going to be back to sort of regular broadcasting, I suppose. I got a lot of things to do. I got a lot of things on my mind, but thank you all for being here with me. And I want to thank the financial contributions to this very stream right now. When you freaking eyeball the chit chat, you can see the H-Man and Music Man. Thank you very much for the contributions you've made to this stream. Much appreciation. Thanks again, everybody, for being here on the cryptocurrency stream. And we will repeat ourselves next Wednesday when we're going to look at other things. There's one other thing I wanted to look at. The Kira. Is it Kira? Yeah, K-I-R-A. It's something to do with HEX. And we'll check it out next week, though, folks. I'm out of here. Adios. See you next time. See you next time? See you next time. Cheers. Get him out of here. Get out of here.